Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Animal Company, and today I'm going to be showing you guys kind of the basics of Animal Company and what you pretty much need to know to be able to get money and evolve. Right, so I have $9,223, but when you first get the game, you'll start off with 100, which you should buy a flashlight and a backpack with. The backpack will be on your back. Now the next thing, to pick anything up, it's either A on this hand or X on this hand. To turn on the flashlight, it's B on this hand or Y on this hand. Same with both hands. To grab backpack, open it with, of course, B and Y. Now, I'm gonna go into the forest. This is a bit of a hard area that I'm gonna go into for mainly beginners. But everybody gets everybody in this game should have someone to play it with, because you don't wanna get smacked by that guy, because you will die. For some reason the monsters glitch for me and I don't die immediately after being punched. So the reason why I don't do this area mainly is because this area has some pretty good loot most of the time. So if you're wondering what the green and red flashing stuff is, that's actually a green light, red light monster. It's pretty self-explanatory. Stand completely still on green light and on red light, and you only move on green light. Yeah. So actually so my bag is full. They recently added something on your wrists. You, instead of just a health bar, you now have a weight bar and a money meter. So when that money meter is really full, it means that you'll get a decent amount of money from it. Now, when you find these things right here, these are actually teleporters that'll teleport you back to the spawn. You just gotta stand on one and then click on the exit button. And if you were wondering why I didn't die when it turned on to red light, is because they made it so you can't die if you're behind something on red light. And now what you want to do is you want to go take your bag. Okay, first thing you want to do is jump down off of that or walk back, I don't know. And then you want to come over to this thing. Now, this thing, what you got to do is you got to turn your backpack upside down and open it. Everything will drop out. Now, the next thing you want to do to actually sell your loot is press all of it. And then wait for it. It shows you the amount of money you get. See, from that I got 400, which is probably enough to do this next thing that you want to do, because you don't want to sell your bag and everything. You want to keep all of that. But if you get 400 from it, one thing you can do is come back here and buy a grenade. Okay, I'm just gonna put the grenade in my bag. And then you'll find two areas. You'll find this area with the logs that leads down to the pit of despair, or you'll find this area. When you walk into it, everything gets dark, and that's what the flashlight's mainly used for. But for this one, you don't exactly need a flashlight. Now, what you gotta do is you gotta come over here, you gotta jump over this onto here, right? And then you have a big old chicken right here. Hold a pin with B, because that's the hand it's in. Any other hand, you would pull it with Y. Throw it down there. It should explode on him. And here you have his golden egg, which is worth a decent amount of money. And then what you want to do is you gotta grab all of this stuff over here. So I'll speed it up for you. Alrighty guys, so now that we've gotten everything from here, we should probably get out of here before the chicken respawns. Now, you want to come over here, right? I'm going to speed this up until I get to the entrance of the forest. Alright, so now this is actually the entrance to it. It's not a different area. It does look kind of scary at first, especially when you first start the game, but when you simply walk out of here, it's back to the normal spot. Now, there's one thing though. This game does have PvP in it, which is a huge problem for a lot of people. They did recently add a safe zone, where if you're in this, it's impossible to be killed. But they also added a PvP enabled thing. Now you can see there's two buttons here. There's a random lobby button and a random no PvP button. If you're a new player, I really recommend the random no PvP button so you don't get killed by a random toxic kid and get called the N-word and lose everything you have. Now then again, you want to walk over to here. Let's just simply drop everything we have, right? Let's put the one golden egg in. Now let me grab everything else. Oh yeah, there's another way to do it. You can just simply do it like this, but I like actually grabbing it and putting it in the bag. So now, as you can see, we have the one golden egg in there. And as you can see, that's a $250 egg. Anyways, so you can see that that was a $250 egg, which is kind of insane. Now, if we drop everything else in here, we can just sell it. And look at that, that's almost $200 too. So on first thing I want to show you, it's a bit of a glitch, but it's only with Quest 3. Now, it's unpatchable because of the tracking with Quest 3, how there's no rings around the controllers. It's only on the front of the headset. So the front of your headset's the tracking. So if you actually put your controllers behind your back, it kind of makes them lose tracking and gives you extremely long arms, which you can then move really stupidly with. See? Alright, now next thing that I personally do is, before I leave a server, stuff like that, I'll sell both of these. You don't have to, it's not a thing that you need to do. But, it's a thing that I personally like to do. And it gives you about like $7. So $6, but basically